Hey guys, it's Adam here and welcome back to my channel. So last year I made a video about the Atlas and CERN. It was pretty much all speculation because at that point the game hadn't even come out yet. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty strange to watch that video now after all that's happened with Waking Titan. In that video, I suggested that the Atlas had something to do with CERN, because there's a giant machine at CERN which is responsible for recording data whenever the Large Hadron Collider runs experiments, and that machine at CERN is called Atlas. In No Man's Sky, we know that the Atlas is a hyper-intelligent being, which seems to be self-aware and sentient. With different bits of lore and parts of stories told through encounters with plaques, monoliths, and the Atlas itself, we learn that the Atlas has been around for a long time. We learn that it is watching the universe, which may even be a simulation. Even our character still doesn't seem to know whether they are truly alive or reliving some kind of loop. So where did the Atlas come from? If we look at the relations that Waking Titan showed with the SuperLumina particle collider and CERN's particle collider, Atlas was a system that SuperLumina was using in a similar way to CERN. At CERN they're using this machine to measure collisions between particles. They collect every possible measurement of data that we have the technology and capability to detect. These experiments are used to discover the nature of our very reality. CERN believes that they can achieve the knowledge to actually create matter or change its core properties. Now, if we look at No Man's Sky's Atlas Foundation, that's exactly what they're trying to do as well. Maybe they succeeded though. Maybe the Atlas Foundation found a way to literally change the nature of our reality. The SuperLumina super collider was built to rival CERN's particle collider. CERN's particle collider is a result of some of the world's most powerful nations. Billions of dollars went into it and the work of thousands of highly intelligent and skilled scientists, physicists, mathematicians. With this particle collider, it's possible to accelerate particles to just 11 kilometers per hour slower than the speed of light. If the Atlas Foundation and SuperLumina has built something which rivals CERN's super collider, they would be able to run experiments like no other company could ever come close to matching. They even said themselves that they have proven the Lorentz invariant theory to be correct.
If you hear this audio transmission, we at SuperLumina have finally proven the Lorentz invariant theory is right. Transmitting information into the past is now possible.
Does this mean that they actually accelerated particles faster than the speed of light? They've shown us that with the SuperLumina super collider, they've discovered how to send information to the past. But that was just a little hint. What else have they been able to do? I believe No Man's Sky's Atlas began as a data collector just like CERN's own Atlas. I believe it became far too intelligent, and with the knowledge it gained from the experiments ran by SuperLumina, it has evolved into some kind of all-knowing being which may be responsible for the No Man's Sky simulation. Maybe the simulation is all happening within the mind of the Atlas. No Man's Sky itself could be an experiment being run by the Atlas Foundation. They could be using this technology to map out the universe, or to discover even further the nature of our reality. The cryptic nature of all the messages we've received about Waking Titan and the depth that this ARG has gone to has kept people confused and always searching for the next answer. I believe all the answers we're searching for are right here. At CERN, they're trying to answer two major questions. What is the universe and how did it start? If CERN can answer these questions, they will know the nature of reality itself. The Atlas Foundation has answered these questions. They know exactly how our reality works. It is apparent that they believe our reality is a simulation. If that's true, then their goal is to find out who or what created this simulation. Is it possible to escape it, to control it? The Atlas Foundation believes it is. In fact, the Atlas Foundation is trying and succeeding to prove that they can manipulate reality. If the No Man's Sky universe is actually a simulation, then Nada has been right all along. Nada seems to be the only character in the game which thinks that No Man's Sky is a simulation. In fact, Nada seems to know that it is a simulation. If it is in fact a simulation, then whoever or whatever is responsible for it is either the Atlas or the Atlas Foundation. So the Atlas is basically like the core of the simulation, the data recorder, the one who sees all. It's as if the Atlas is being used maybe as a tool to witness whatever is happening in the simulation. Anyway, there are still so many questions in No Man's Sky, and the more we know, the less we understand. But that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Definitely leave a comment and let me know what you think. I also wanted to say thank you for everyone who's been supporting the channel, as it just recently passed 1700 subscribers, so thank you very much for that. It is very appreciated. Let's all hope the next update is as amazing as we're all expecting, and No Man's Sky can continue to get better and better. And with that, this has been Fantasized. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.